Hi there. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about hash map. In the previous Java tutorial, we have seen about array list, where we learned that array list is an ordered collection and it is a group of collection basically of objects, and we access a stored object using the index. So in this tutorial, we will try to understand the working of hash map with examples. So basically, hash map is a collection of key value pairs, that is an entry, and each entry contains one key and corresponding value, and we access value using the key. So key and value can be of different or of the same type, depend on requirement. So let's see the example. So let's create a hash map object. So here is this is a list of operations we are going to perform on the hash map object. So let's create the hash map object first, and here this is asking for type of key. So let's specify string, for example, and value also of string type. So let's say my map. Let's create the object. Okay, so here we have created the hash map object, right? So let's try to put some entries into it. So we have a put method to add the entries basically. So let's say Jadeja. Okay, so Jadeja belongs to, let's say, BCCI or India. Similarly, we can add more entries here. So we have added entries. Now we can get the value of entry using the key. So we have a get method. So let's say my map dot get. So we can pass the key here, and it will return you the associated value. Let's say I'm passing ABD, so it should return the RSA. Yeah, it is working as expected, right? So the next operation is what if I want to get all the keys, that is Jadeja, ABD, Watson, etc. So for that we have a key set method basically. So let's say my map key set. Yeah, so this is going to return, if you see here, this is going to return the set of string. So we have to hold it in a set of string. Let's say this is my keys. Okay, and let's say if you want to print over each key line by line, then we can use enhanced for loop, and let's say a key, my keys. Okay, and we can just say system.out.println, and let's say pass the key. Let's comment the previous sysout to just clear the so we can see the clear output. Okay, so we have a ABD, Jadeja, and Watson here. So we have a ABD, Jadeja, and Watson. Okay, so we are able to get all the keys from the hash map. Now next is how to get all the values. Okay, so let's get all the values. So let's say we have to get the values, we have my map. Yeah, so we have a values method which is going to return the collection of values. Okay, so and let's specify the type to avoid the warning. So this is our values, and basically I have commented out the previous is out, right? Okay, so let's again iterate through each value. Okay, and say sysout, and let's say value. Let's run this. So we have all values printed here, that is RSA, India, and CA, right? So the next operation is like, let's say here we are getting the key and values separately. So what if I want to get all the entries at the same time instead of getting key and value separately? Let's comment out. The previous is out. So this is the operation we need to perform to get all the key and value in the form of entry at once. So let's go ahead and say my map. Oh, sorry, my map. Come on, yeah, my map. Then we have a entry set basically, right? And this is going to return you the set of entry, because entry is the inner interface of map. So without entry there is no existence of map. So let's hold it in set of come on, entry. Yeah, so basically we can access we cannot access entry directly. We have to say map dot entry, and let's say specify the type to avoid the warnings, and let's say this is entries. Okay, so we have all the entries in it. Okay, and we can iterate through each entry. So you can use again enhance for loop. Let's say map dot entry, specify the type. Let's say this is a one entry, right? And this is coming from entries. Yeah, and simply we can print key and value at the same place. Let's say entry dot key, entry dot sorry get key, and let's say separate it using a separator. And so entry consists key and value, right? So we have a get key, similarly we can have a value. So now let's run the application, and we are seeing this output, right? So ABD is a key and RSA is a corresponding value, similarly for Jadeja, similarly for Watson. So we performed the get all entries operation. So instead of getting key and value separately, you can have this single code here. Okay, so now let's comment this out, and now next operation is remove, but here, right? So what if I have to remove some entry from the hash map? So we have a remove method. Let's go to my map and say remove. As you can see, we have this remove function or a method. Let's say I want to remove the ABD, and let's try to print the hash map here. That is my map. My map. Okay, let's say this is a my map after the removal. Okay, and then let's print the same hash map before removal, so we can see the difference. So let's run this. Okay, so as you can see, before removal we have 3 entries, and after removal we have only 2 entries, because we have removed the ABD, and after removal the ABD entries is missing from the hash map. Okay, so here we have removed the single entry, but what if we have to remove all the entries from the hash map? Okay, if I have to remove all the element at once from the hash map, so we have a my map, and we can do a clear, so it will clear all the hash map. So let's print it after clear. Let's save this and run the application. So now you can see before removal of ABD and after removal of the ABD, and this is the after clear. So hash map is now become empty. So this was all about hash map operations. This is basically, these are the basic operations. So if you have any doubt, use the comment box. Thanks for watching.